Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't already know, my name is Chelsea Dawn Khan. I think I've forgotten to say that in a few videos, but oh well, I'm out here doing my best. So today we have a super exciting review video for the Too Faced Lip Injection Maximum Plump Gloss. I have done a 10-day wear test on this now to really see how I like it, if I've noticed any effects of it, everything like that. So I have been applying this at least twice a day for 10 days, if not 3 to 4 times a day, to really like test it out, give it a good go at it. I do also want to say, for anybody who's new here, just know that all of my content is filter free. So what you see is what you get. You're getting the real deal info here. So I wanted to read a few of the claims of this product before we go on with this wear test. It's the Lip Injection Maximum Plump. So this is like the Mac Daddy of them all. And I did read a lot of reviews of it on the Sephora website, and there were like such amazing reviews, people saying how good it worked and like their lips have never been the same. So I was very excited for it. So they say, we pushed limits to the max to create a lip plumping formula so powerfully effective, it's not for plumping rookies. You'll see and feel results instantly as the advanced volumizing formula drastically hydrates, nourishes, and visibly plumps lips intensely, immediately, and over time. So inappropriately intense, only a true plumping addict can handle it. Ooh. And then they also say, this lip plumper has a tingling sensation that showcases the fast-acting maximum plumping technology, which leaves lips feeling plumped and revolumized immediately and over time. It is also formulated with ingredients that prove intense hydration and nourishment. In a consumer study of 106 women, after 1 week, 98% said it leaves lips looking revolumized. 97% said it leaves lips feeling softer and smoother over time, and 96% said it leaves lips feeling plumped. So let's get into the wear test. Welcome back to my bathroom because it is still hot. I wanted to show you guys the Too Faced Lip Injection Maximum Plump. And I wanted to really film the first time that I try it, which will be now. Here we go. It's got like a nice, like it's almost fruity, but not quite, but it is. So descriptive, hey? And like it has such a nice iridescent formula to it. I really do appreciate that. It's tingling a lot already, so I feel like that's a good sign. Oh my goodness, you guys, look at, you can see my mustache sweat. That's crazy. It's just disgusting in here. Okay, so it's nice and like it glides really nice when you do this. It's not sticky at all. Definitely, I'm feeling it. I literally think that you can see my lips darkening as it's on. The blood is like flowing and rushing to them like crazy. It actually, the formula like on your lips legitimately feels so nice. It's just so smooth. It feels very like nourishing and moisturizing. So I will hop back on in a bit and we can see how it's going. Okay, so it is 6 hours after I initially put the lip injection on. There's not really too much result at this point, which is pretty obvious that there's not, and I only applied it once. So for my first time, all of like the very initial result was pretty immediate after I applied it. Like you could even see how red my lips were getting. They were getting plumped. For probably the first 2 hours, they were like definitely juicier than what they usually are. And then it just kind of faded from there. But what I have been told is that the ingredients in it make it last not make it last, but the more that you use it, the more almost permanent the results are. So I'm gonna keep going, keep filming so that you guys can see all of the results, but these are my lips about 6 hours later. Day 2 of the lip injection. I've put 2 coats on so far today, probably like about an hour apart from each other. So my top lip does look a bit more plumpy, like around the perimeter here. Not really so much on the sides, but just up here. At this angle, you can kind of even see it too. Bottom lip's still looking pretty much the same. I asked Rex and he said, at first he was like, I don't really notice anything. But then I said, I feel like my top lip looks bigger. And then he agreed, like right around here. So that's something. And we're just gonna keep using it regularly to see if the effects do become more permanent and how we feel about that. I am coming to you from our living room. I wanted to give you supernatural lighting. I literally just woke up. The sun, it is so bright. But we are on now. I started with the lip plumper on Friday and we are now at Wednesday morning. So I wanted to give you a close-up of my lips. I have not put anything on them yet. So far, I've been using it at least twice a day, if not 3 times a day. So like morning, noon, and night, if I do 3 times a day. And then if I just do twice, it'll be like morning and night. And you know, I'm kind of disappointed because I really haven't noticed much. Like it definitely burns for like the first half an hour when you put it on and all the blood flows, so it makes them really red and like maybe the slightest bit more plump. But I actually think that the look of the plumping is because of like the iridescentness of this in here. It really like gives an effect of extra juicy, and then with the redness of your lips as well. And so far for myself, the only real like lasting difference that I've noticed is that the lip line, like the perimeter of my lips, is not crisp anymore. It's like diffused and dispersed, and it used to be like a very nice sharp line and you could distinguish between my lips and my not lips. Sorry guys, it's so bright, it's making my eyes water. Now it's just, the lines aren't as sharp and I don't really like that for myself, especially when you try to actually put lipstick and lip liner on and you put it where it should be, and then there's almost like little red diffused flakies of like what wants to be your lip. They're not flaky, but they're just like dots. So that's what I've noticed so far. I'm going to put it on for my morning dose this morning. So here we go. And I focus it mainly on like the inside of my lip, like here and here. So the first day I did feel like my upper lip looked more plump. And I thought that it was almost giving me like, you know when people have real nice juicy lips and they almost have that like little hole in between their lips? I thought that it was giving me that, but it's really actually not. So you can see already, because of how iridescent it is, my lips already look a slight bit more plump, but like they're actually not. It's just the gloss. I swear, once the plumping has worked, if I dab the gloss off, I, for myself, don't think that they would look any different. I know there's a lot of really great reviews where it has worked for a lot of people, but for myself, I'm just not noticing the most huge difference. I am going to do a full week of it though, just so that we can really make sure. But this is it now with them on. And then I'll hop back in like half an hour or so that you guys can see the difference then as well. Okay guys, so we are just over half an hour in. I'm gonna try get nice and close for you. So these are my lips now. You can kind of see like the lip line or like the border of my lips, whatever you want to call it, is looking diffused and like just really blown out and dispersed. It's not nice and crisp anymore.
But besides that, I don't actually really see any plumping effect. And this doesn't actually, to me, look any bigger. It just looks blown out. So it also does not burn anymore. So, and for me, what I've experienced is after the tingling sensation stops, then the actual plumping, nothing else happens after that. So, and this is just in my experience. I mean, there's like thousands of amazing reviews about this. People saying like it literally tingles for like so long and their lips are like visibly way bigger. So this isn't me saying don't try it if you want to, because it most definitely could work for you. This is just in my own experience of it, is that I'm not really experiencing much. So yeah, there we have it. We are just over half an hour. And that's how they look.
Today we're on day 10 of this wear test, where I have worn it consistently every day. I put it on at least 2 times a day, if not 3 to 4, just depending how it goes within my day. And I had been told that it has like long-lasting effects. So the more that you use it, the more that your lips are just going to be more plumped. So this totally was not my experience with this gloss. The first time I put it on, I would say, is when I noticed the most effects with it. And after that, it kind of just went slowly downhill. And I started to notice less and less. So now I'm just wondering, was it in my head where I was like, yes, this gloss, I want to see these effects, but really there was like nothing there. So what I do love the packaging of this. I love how the gloss is like kind of iridescent looking. But I'm also wondering on the lips if that's part of what is making it look so plumped. So I did want to blot this off. This is the second time I've applied this morning. And like legitimately, I stared at my lips. There is no difference in them. And now it's to the point 10 days in where I barely even feel the tingling or the plumping anymore. And they don't even go near as red as what they did on the first time. So I'm going to blot this off because I do think that there's a potential that the iridescentness of it is like what is really almost making it appear more plumped. And then the tingling sensation is it's just tingling just because. So, and I don't think this is for everyone. I think I'm like one of the random people who this didn't work for, because the reviews really are amazing for it. So if you want to try it, I would strongly recommend it. Like most people have such great results, which is why I feel so sad about mine, because it's really nothing. I noticed no difference. And you know, for the price of this, oh, I forgot to say that, guys. Let me just let you know. So this is 4.1 mils or 0.14 ounces. And I do feel like you use so much of it that it wouldn't last long. For $44 for this, I feel like you could easily go through one of these a month. For $44 to not really for myself have any result. I could just buy then any gloss that I love the color of for a much better price point. So I don't know if you guys can see in there. It's basically from like here to here is a big air bubble. And it's just empty in that middle part. So really the only thing with product is from here and then from here at the very bottom. So it feels like there's not a lot of product in there. And I've used like over 10 days. Now that I have the wand in there, you can kind of see right there is how much has already been used in just 10 days for this amount for $44. To me, it just seems a bit crazy. If there was a result, I would love that. And I did think initially that I saw plumping just right in here, but I don't. And now it's to the point, I know I said I think it was around day 5, I noticed that my lip line was really starting to diffuse. I don't, like, it still does a bit, but I don't even notice that as much with it on anymore. I just basically notice nothing happening. So I'll zoom in a bit for you. So this is it with it on. And I'm just gonna blot it off now. And like, it just really looks like absolutely nothing is happening. Nothing at all. With it blotted, they're a bit more red than what they typically are. But besides that, I don't like, I put this on twice this morning within the last hour and I see nothing. I barely feel a tingling. Maybe I was crazy because I was expecting to have, like, you know, what it claims it does. So I was expecting to have like these big juicy, like, type lips. And I just unfortunately did not notice any of these claims. Like, I just had no result. Except that it slightly tingles at this point when I put it on. It doesn't even burn like crazy, like what it kind of probably should. So yeah, I would look for a lip plumper that actually plumps. That gives me juicy lips. That actually is like putting my money towards something that does what it's saying it's doing, instead of just putting it towards like a slightly iridescent gloss. I could get that at the drugstore for a much better price point. Actually, I should say it does feel hydrating, like, and that is one of the claims, that it's hydrating. I don't think it's like the most hydrating formula ever, but that's not the purpose of it. But it does feel a bit hydrating, like didn't leave my lips feeling like chapped or like super dry or kind of like burnt. So that is one thing that I do like and appreciate about it, is just the juiciness that it made my lips feel, not the juiciness that it made my lips look, because that is a totally different thing. So for me, I'm glad that I was able to try it, but what I really love for myself is that I can return it. However, I would really encourage you, if you do want to try it, most definitely do, because it might just be so fabulous and amazing for you. And maybe you're one of those lucky, like 98% of people who it's going to work great for. But you can see even with it off, sorry guys, I have like a lot of powder on right now and a very matte foundation, and I'm filming currently another video as well where I'm not using setting spray, so everything looks so cakey and gross, I realize, but we're here with no filters to give you the truth. So yeah, I just don't see anything, and you can even see that like my lip line isn't really even diffused anymore. Like, it's legitimately just like my lips have fully adjusted to it and got used to it, and there's just no results. So I wish you luck if you try it. You guys, if you do, let me know in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts and what you think of it. But thank you so much for joining me today for this, review of the Too Faced Lip Injection. Thank you for spending the time with me. It was great. It was fabulous. It was amazing as always. We had so much fun, I feel, testing this out. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and ring that bell button. Click all so that you'll be notified of every time I have a video upload, so that you can like watch all my little flyaway hairs every time. And make sure to like this video as well, please. If you did, it lets me know that you like the content I am creating, so I can make more of it, or, pivot if we need. And leave a comment below, guys, because I love to chat with you. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day.